Hello and welcome back to IRS. We are back live with our Tier 2 drivers here in Belgium for round 8 of the season. As we start this 18-minute qualifying session, waiting for a few of the drivers to pop out onto track and set their fastest times of the day. Outlaw says it's raining in the chat, as did someone's just sent. Looks like it'd be a dry race. Hoping it's going to be a dry race. But yeah, round 8 of the season, starting to get into the crunch time of the season. Purple Derp leading the way at the moment, followed by his Red Bull teammate of Outlaw. 2 Red Bulls, 1 and 2 in the driver's standings, followed by the Russian Burb, Super Skills and Noor, not too far behind. But this time last season, Belgium was a race that sort of decided the championship. It's not going to do that here today, but it could have a big part in it, to be fair. Purple Derp missing out last season on the drivers' standings. Champion is currently leading the way, so back for revenge today at Belgium, see what sort of things he can do. But it should be an interesting race. Qualifying up first, IRS LB44 subscribed at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 3 months now. Legend. One of the OGs of IRS right there. Let's just get the telemetry up. Not a lot of cars rushing out there then. 2 minutes of the session are already underway. And only 5 cars out on track. No one yet to start a lap. I think the first driver who's the AlphaTauri. Is it an AlphaTauri? It is TPI 300. Will be the first driver to get us underway, as he's just approaching the bus stop chicane. One of the trickiest corners, setting himself up to get a good exit out the chicane, puts the DRS on, crosses the line, starts his lap as we enter the source for the first time, and hits an apex perfectly there as we're about to ride up to Rouge and Radion. One of the best corners in F1, takes a bit of curb there. Curb on the exit as well, crosses the DRS activation as we're coming down the Kendall Straight into Les Coms, I should say, 30.1 for the opening sector time here for the AlphaTauri driver of TPI. Forgot what this corner's called. Didn't do much of the research before the race, to be fair. It was like a Watford game, but we're entering Kuhon now, which is a corner I definitely know. One of the fastest corners throughout the calendar. Took that lovely in 7th gear. Down into gear 5. Drops down to 4, runs a bit wide there. Going to compromise his exit. Looking pretty quick so far. 14.3 is indeed a quick sector 2 time. Can he finish the lap off strong into the bus stop chicane as he comes through Blanchemont up into the chicane now to set the first flying lap of the day. Can he get a good exit? Yes, he can. And it looks like it's going to be a 1:42.7, which is a decent opening time there. Next on the board will be a Haas driver of Anur. Runs a bit wide out there. Final corner there, compromises his exit, but snatches away pole position by 2/10. And there's an Aston Martin driver diving into the pits in validation for him, no time set. Purple Derp, championship leader. Starts the lap now while we jump on board with his teammate Outlaw, who's going slow. Must have had a moment somewhere, but Kovacs Milan missed him, snatching pole position away from Outlaw now by 4 tenths. So the first 3 drivers there, with quite a big distance between themselves. Outlaw crosses the line with a 143.3. I'll say this slow lap. His sector 2 wasn't that great. I think he's got a lot more time in the ride because Outlaw. After the last few performances anyway, we got IRS LB44, who was it? Yes, coming through Puhon into campus and stuff a lot. To the sector 2 checkpoint just about now, runs wide there, 117.7. He's a big way off the top boys at the moment, maybe 3 seconds off the top boys actually. He's running low IRS, as you can see though, preparing himself, getting used to the track. Time does go quick here though at Belgium, with the track being so long. You can only do about 3 laps, I'd say. A 146.7 for IRS RB44, doesn't turn his ERS on just yet. And now into the pits. Let's see what the championship leader of Purple Derp is doing. Out the final corner took a lot of curb there. He drops in at P4 with a 42.8. Kovacs jumping into the pits, IS1. The reigning champion as of right now from last season. Struggling to get up to speed for the first 7 rounds. Let's see if the next 7 can do some good justice for himself and the McLaren boys. P6, 43.5 for him. Outlaw, does he improve? Sliding out the final quarter. No, he doesn't improve, because that was a slow lap. I'll stay on board with Outlaw then. I think he's down for another lap. I think everyone else are on in laps right now. As we come through Eau Rouge onto the Camel Straight. Setups are a big thing here as well. Wonder who's got the downforce and who's got the straight line speed. Outlaw's nearly 2.5 tenths up on his time now. Much better sector 1. This is all about the first corner really. You need to get that first corner a good exit. Outlaw has been performing well this season, with 2 Red Bulls currently leading the way in the drivers' standings and the constructors, so 4th and 5th for them at the moment. Pretty strong, but I expect them to be higher up as we're on board with Outlaw coming through sector 2. Misses the apex big time there. Only a 10th up on his time. The Ferrari of Lucas is getting out of the way. Let's jump back to Outlaw as he approaches the bus stop chicane. Nice bit of curb there. Gear 2 up into gear 3. Does improve, but only by a 10th. Who else is out there on a lap right now? Anyone? Lucas or Luke's getting a bit of a smoke into turn 1 there. Who's that behind us now? AlphaTauri. That is Remy coming out of the pits for the Russian Verb. 15.3 into sector 2. There's the Aston Martin of GF1 up the top there, jumping up at P3 with a 42.6. Decent time from him there. As we go back to the Russian Verb, who jumps in at P8 in the Williams. Yellow flag in sector 1, so that's people just going slow, get out of the way. A Red Bull popping out the pits, I think it is. Clap it up. As we're on board with Roots at the moment, and he's on a 14.7 in sector 2, so he's looking like he can pop himself up into the top 6 here. He can get a good, oh, he's hit the grass, outbraked himself. Messy last couple of corners here, over the bumps, and probably cost himself a lot of time there. A 43.4, only P7. Sexy Sushi, his teammate in the other Ferrari, taking curb there, it's cost him a good exit. So he takes Puhan down into gear 7. That slight lift, that's what's going to gain you time. A lot of people are taking this sector here, campus, off the curbs. Do you really want to be taking the curbs? Could I get an invite, please? Being clicked from DMB. I'm not sure what's happened there, but you certainly can. I've missed a Nurgrind pole there with a 41.8. As Kovacs crosses the line to do a 42.0. Top 2 at the moment in a league of their own. As Sexy Sushi crosses the line with a 44.1. We've got Remy, who was on a lap but has slowed down big time now. Not sure what's happened to him then. Clap it up. Coming through Radion. Onto the Kemmel straight. Down into the hard braking of Lecombe's. Matching his time. A lot of people taking this through gear 4 as well. I'd personally take that through gear 5. DMB super skills again. I'm not sure what's going on with his Wi-Fi there. If it is a Wi-Fi problem, it might be a game problem. Top it up with a bit of traffic ahead of him. One of the Ferraris. Hopefully they realise there's a Red Bull on a fast lap behind and jump out of the way. Coming through Campos into Stavalot. Ferrari is not yet got out of the way. Clap it up, it's invalidated anyway. Might be a bit of a dirty air ahead. Cost him. Maybe the Ferrari put him off, but still invalidated. Remy with a 207 can go for another lap right now. What else we got? That ice one. Final corner. How's he getting on? Does improve by 5.5 tenths. Splits the 2 Red Bulls. P6 at the moment. Outlaw again. Weaving his tyres, warming them up, preparing for his lap. Remy, let's go back to Remy. He must have made a mistake here, and he does again by invalidation. Commentator's curse, possibly. PJ coming out the pits in the Williams. Only 3.5 minutes remaining of the session. Like I said, you've got to be on it from the first second here in Belgium, because you've only got 3 laps really. If you want 3 perfect laps, otherwise you're going to compromise yourself towards the end here and put yourself under pressure. And I can see the boys down the bottom. IRS LB44, Remy, PJ. let's jump back on board with some of the guys on flying laps. Outlaw, right now, P7. He's got a Williams just ahead of him. I hope he realised, yeah, he does. Williams just about got away there. Fair play, I think that was PJ. Yeah, it was. Outlaw's backed off. He's going to be down it for again. Didn't feel comfortable on that lap. Turns his IRS. One more try. Go for the nice one. Preparing himself for another lap. The Rustane Burb. Flying down the Camel Straight. Is it a bit of sector 1? Yes it is. Half a tenth up. And does what I would have done with a gear 5 through that section there of the comms. Down into gear 3, hug the curb tight, get a good exit. Up into gear 5, keep it flat as you can. Try not to invalidate. Down to gear 8, oh it stays in gear 7. Through Puhon, with a little bit of a lift. Into Campus, tries hugging the curb as tight as he can, ride the second one, and the exit. And he's nearly a second up on his time, 8.5 tenths up as we're coming through Blanchemont. Right now, for the Williams driver of the Rustane Burb, currently P3 in the standings. As we enter the bus stop chicane, probably for the last time for the Rustane Burb out of the IRS. So this will be his last lap. Gets a fairly decent exit and improves by pretty much a second and pops himself up into P6. Next across the line will be IRS LB44, who's nearly 2.5 seconds up on his time. Don't think we're going to see him anywhere though. Oh, it does, just about above the Sexy Sushi for P10. Next across the line will be Purple Derp, who's invalidated his lap, so he's going to be going again. How about Sexy Sushi preparing himself? And TP is going to be proper close here. He's just behind. Who's he behind? PJ. He is behind PJ. And is TP going to make it? I don't think he is. He might just about make it. I think he's missed it. And he has missed it. PJ gets a lap in, but the AlphaTauri there in P4 does not get a lap in. Outlaw crosses the line, goes ahead of his teammate, and Noor sets a new fastest lap with a 41.6. Can Kovacs Milan respond to it? Yes, he can, with a 41.5, and that is 34 thousandths of a second between each other. And then GF1 in the Aston goes P3 with 42.650. So less than a tenth covers the top 3 there. Luke's crossing the line, P9. A few guys still out there on times, but no one's going to be good enough to beat the top 3 now. To put on the show there. We've got PJ retired on track. Hopefully doesn't get in the way of Purple Derp, which he won't, because he is behind the AI of, that's not the AI, it's IRS LB44, sorry. So Purple Derp, what can he do? He's 5.5 tenths down, so I don't think he's going to be improving, which he doesn't. And I think that is it. Yes it is, that is the end of qualifying. So the top 3 within a tenth of each other. No, not so. The top 2 are within 34 thousandths of a second. GF1 is on a 142, not a 141. So a second back to the top 2, who are in a league of their own right now. Kovacs Milan and Amur. as we wait for the Mercedes crew to put IRS LB44 Mercedes back into the garage. And again, please, fucking game. Are you in? DMB, are you in the game or not? I have no idea. There's your confirmation of Kovacs Milan, pole position, which will be that's his 4th of the season. Kovacs Milan, 4th pole position of the season. DMV super skills. I'm gonna try and invite you now. It's not letting me right now. I don't have you on PS, do I? No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to wait. Oh, it is rain. Normally when the game says rain for the first 5 minutes it turns up dry, but that's just changed a lot of things. As we try to send DMB an invite, not sure if he's in or not, but oh shit, just sent IRS LB44 one, even though he's in there. But yeah, everyone is preparing their setups, their strategies. Formation lap is off, so we'll be straight into this race. As we're just waiting for everyone to sort themselves out. Formation lap off, red flags off, safety car on reduced. Shouldn't be no issues with the lobby. Should be set to go unless anyone's got Wi-Fi issues or the game just decides to be a prick and kick someone. But here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Belgium. And away we go. No, we don't. Now we go. But there is going to be a restart because this game is a load of wank and it's giving us a safety car for no reason. So let's quit to the main menu. Stop the stream for 2 seconds. And then we will restart